Hey guys, Rob from AST here. So, Memorial Day is come and gone. It is officially summer. And talking to some friends, we were looking at what's the best way to set up a successful summer. How do we get the most out of this, what's traditionally seen as unstructured time? And the advice and the things we were talking about is, well, how do we make it structured? And I think some of the best ways to make it structured are by finding clubs and activities and almost classes, because that's the benefit of school. Structured, routines, well, let's replicate that. But in addition to replicating some of that structure, it's picking activities, particularly in the social realm, where we can really prepare our kids for what's coming ahead. Because if you think about the beginning of every school year, new teachers, new peers, oftentimes new schools altogether, and these are the types of activities to help practice the skills that your child may need in the coming year. So you're probably saying, well, how do I actually find all this stuff? It's great in theory, but is it out there? And what I've been seeing a lot, especially over this last year, is a lot of programs popping up that are in a few different areas to focus on these types of social goals or these types of activities. And I think the best place to start is just in your local Parks and Rec department. I'm amazed by how many Parks and Rec departments are opening up programs for kids with special needs. On our radio show, we actually were able to talk to someone from the Seattle Parks and Rec department, and I was amazed that they actually had double-digit programs that were running all year round, but especially in the summer, specifically tailored to kids with special needs or with additional resources and supports for kids with special needs. Really cool thing that I wasn't even aware of, and this is a big part of what I do every day. Another great area to look at are just at Special Olympics. We were kind of talking here, there was actually a torch running ceremony locally here in Culver City that was showing that the Special Olympics is about to get started. Another great activity out there, and the best thing about it is being good at sports is kind of like an afterthought. It's about participation, friendship, and the social things that we're talking about. And finally, I really recommend you looking at just other types of things like gyms or play groups or different clubs. I know a number of different karate classes are now forming for kids with special needs. There's a number of workout classes. There's more and more challenger little leagues. I know there's a local batting cage by me that even does baseball classes for kids with autism. All these things are popping up, and a lot of our different community groups, such as Autism Society of America and their local chapters, will talk to you about this. Even the local Autism Society of Los Angeles, by me, is sponsoring a summer camp. And that may be an option to look at, because more and more camps are opening up spaces and scholarships for kids with autism. And within all of these activities, I think one of the cool things that insurance has brought to us is insurance companies may not necessarily pay for camp or pay for that karate class, but they're willing to pay for your services, maybe your ABA, maybe your speech therapy, to take place at those classes, in those settings, to really emphasize the generalization, which is what we're striving for. So that you have a lot of different resources that really weren't there a year or two ago. It's going to take some work to track them down, to find them, and that's where I think having internet, Facebook, or just reaching out to local parent groups is going to go a long way. But if you do your homework, I think you'll be able to find a lot more resources than you did a year ago. Good luck. Let us know what you find, and we'll talk to you later. Take care, guys.